Another thing, a principle of animation, this would be a good time to talk about, is squash and stretch. And the scale uh, does a good job of this. Well, I don't know, good job, but it's you're able to do some degree of squash and stretch. So as a volume has impact with something, um, and as it's slowing down, the volume tends to change. So as this goes down, it tends to squish, but it also should get wider. So right here, I what I didn't do, even though it did get squattier, what we would probably want to do is that same volume, since it's shorter, it should get wider and fatter. And so as it gets ready, um, it's squishing and it's getting wider and wider here. So the volume is staying the same, but since it's not as tall, that volume should be increased to the sides. And I'm guesstimating here. There are formulas you could do to make sure it's exactly the same volume. But this is and then as it takes off vertically, that's where the stretch comes in. So it's squishing down, and so about right here, I'm going to set a keyframe in all three of these, and as it leaves the ground, this is where I would want to maybe reverse these, make the scale like a 0.7 and a 0.7 on the Z, and then the Y, stretch it to 1.3. So it's the very opposite of what we had before. First we were short and squatty, and as it leaves the ground, well, maybe we started it a little too soon. I think I did. Um, yeah, I may leave it though. And then maybe as it reaches the top of its jump, wherever that is, right here, um, maybe it returns back to its normal size. So I can make this all one. So that's the idea of squash and stretch. It's an elastic quality where that volume is changing as it makes impact. And an exaggeration is another one of the principles of animation. So is this realistic? Is this how it would actually deform? No, maybe not. But it's more visually pleasing than you get with just up and down over here. So you see that, and then you take a look at this one who has the squash and stretch and the anticipation.